Be me, 37 years old, top corporate communications director at a Fortune 500 company. Spent 15 years climbing this ladder, sacrificed everything for this position. Weekends, relationships, hobbies, all of it went into becoming indispensable. Finally have the corner office, the salary, the respect I deserve. Been dating on and off, but nothing serious because honestly, men my age are intimidated by successful women. They say they want equals, but they really want someone to coddle their fragile egos. Whatever, I don't need validation from anyone. My work speaks for itself. Been seeing this guy Nathan for about 3 months. He met him at a networking event. He runs his own consulting firm. Finally, someone on my level professionally. He's 42, divorced, no kids. Seemed perfect because he explicitly said he didn't want the traditional family setup. Said he valued independence and career ambition. Exactly what I wanted to hear. We'd see each other maybe twice a week, always planned in advance. Never that clingy texting throughout the day nonsense. Maintained our own lives, our own spaces. Thought we had a mature, modern relationship. Tonight we're supposed to have dinner at this new fusion place downtown. I made the reservation 3 weeks ago because I'm organized like that. Get there 15 minutes early because I hate being late. Order a wine, check my emails while waiting. Nathan texts saying he's running 20 minutes behind. Typical, but whatever, I have work to catch up on anyway. Finally he arrives, looks uncomfortable, keeps fidgeting with his water glass, asking me about my day but seems distracted. Tell him about the presentation I gave to the board, how I had to correct the CFO's misunderstanding of our messaging strategy. He's nodding, but his eyes are doing that glazed thing. Men really can't handle it when you're smarter than them in the room. I ask if something's wrong. He does that deep breath thing people do before they say something they think is profound. I think we need to talk about where this is going. Internally rolling my eyes because here we go. He's probably going to do the commitment thing. Try to lock me down because he's insecure about me having options. Tell him I'm happy with how things are, no need to complicate it. He shakes his head. That's kind of the thing though. I don't think this is working for me anymore. Wait, what? He continues, won't make eye contact. I've started seeing someone else, and it's gotten serious pretty quickly. I just stare at him. Literally cannot compute what he just said. After 3 months, he's dumping me for someone else. Ask him how long this has been going on. About 3 weeks. I met her at a friend's barbecue. 3 weeks and it's already serious enough to end things with me. Try to keep my voice level, not going to give him the satisfaction of seeing me rattled. Ask what this person has that apparently our relationship didn't. He's doing that uncomfortable shifting thing again. She's just different, more warm, I guess, open. Warm and open, code words for submissive and unchallenging. Tell him that's fine, his loss, I'm not going to beg. He actually looks relieved. Says he hopes I understand and that he wishes me the best. I tell him I don't need his well wishes. Leave half my wine, grab my bag, walk out. I'm not upset, I'm angry. Angry that I wasted 3 months on someone so ordinary. Angry that he had the audacity to make me seem like the problem. Spend the weekend rage organizing my apartment. Donate a bunch of old clothes. Reorganize my bookshelf by subject matter. To me be an X to be, median fluck my subject matter. To me be an X to be, median to praise. Don't think about Nathan at all. Barely think about him. Okay, I look at his social media once. Just once. His profile is private now. Wasn't before. That's interesting. Means he's hiding something. Try to see his tagged photos. There's one from 4 days ago at some outdoor market. He's in the background, but you can see him with someone. Zoom in. It's a woman, can't see her face clearly. She's wearing a sundress, has her hand on his arm. The photo is tagged by someone named Sarah Chen. Look up Sarah Chen. Her profile is public, because of course it is. Scroll through her photos. She's 28. 9 years younger than me. Works as an elementary school teacher. Her entire feed is pictures of her classroom, her students' artwork, her golden retriever. She volunteers at an animal shelter on weekends. She bakes bread and posts pictures of the loaves. Who the fuck bakes bread in 2024? There are photos of her at that same barbecue where Nathan met her. She's laughing in every single one. Wearing minimal makeup, hair in a ponytail. Probably thinks not trying is a personality trait. There's a recent photo from 2 days ago. It's her and Nathan at a farmer's market. She's holding up a tomato like it's the most exciting thing she's ever seen. The caption is, "Perfect Saturday with this one," with a heart emoji. 3 weeks, and she's already posting him. I spent 3 months with Nathan, and we never posted each other because we were mature about it. Close the app, throw my phone on the couch. This is ridiculous. I'm successful, intelligent, financially independent. She's a teacher who posts pictures of vegetables. He downgraded and doesn't even realize it. Monday at work, have a meeting with the new junior associate. Her name is Emma, she's 26. Just started last month in our department. She's eager, always volunteering for extra projects, but also always asking questions that she should already know the answers to. Today she knocks on my office door with coffee. I brought you a latte. I remembered you said you liked oat milk. I don't remember telling her that, but okay. She wants to go over the client brief together before the afternoon meeting. I tell her I've already reviewed it, found several issues. She should have caught the inconsistencies in the demographic data. She nods, takes notes, thanks me for the feedback. Actually thanks me for pointing out her mistakes. She asks if I have time later this week to grab lunch. Says she'd love to learn more about how I built my career. Tell her I'll check my calendar. She smiles, says she really admires my leadership. After she leaves, I feel weird about it. Can't figure out why. She's nice, competent enough, deferential. Everything a junior associate should be. But something about it irritates me. Realize I'm still thinking about Nathan and Sarah. This is stupid. I don't even care about him. He was barely interesting. Wednesday, have a presentation with a potential client. Major account, been pursuing them for 6 months. I've prepared extensively, know their pain points, have solutions ready. The meeting is me and 2 people from their executive team. Both men, naturally. One of them is late, we wait 15 minutes. When he arrives, he doesn't apologize, just launches into what he wants. I start my presentation, get about 5 slides in when he interrupts. Can you skip to the pricing structure? Explain that the pricing makes more sense with context of the full strategy. He insists, says he's short on time. Fine, jump to pricing. He winces at the numbers. Tell him you get what you pay for. Our results speak for themselves. He says he'll think about it. The other guy, who's been quiet this whole time, asks if we have references. Of course we do. I have a whole packet prepared. He asks specifically about our work in their industry vertical. Start explaining our relevant experience. He cuts me off. I mean, do you have references we can actually call and talk to? Tell him yes, obviously. It's in the materials. He does this tight smile. Great, we'll be in touch. They leave 10 minutes later. No, immediately, we didn't get it. They're going to go with some boutique firm that charges half as much. Men in business always take the cheap option, then wonder why results are mediocre. At Get Back to Office, Emma is decorating her cubicle. She's put up photos of her friends, her cat, some inspirational quotes. One of the quotes is, "Be the reason someone smiles today." Gag. She sees me looking, waves enthusiastically. Do you have any photos in your office? I'd love to personalize mine more, but don't want to overdo it. Tell her my office is for work, not a scrapbook. She laughs like I made a joke. You're so focused, I love that. Why is she always so cheerful? Friday afternoon, get an email from the potential client. They went with another firm. Cite cultural fit as a reason. Cultural fit, the most meaningless phrase in business. Means they wanted someone who would kiss their ass. Forward the email to my boss with my commentary on their short-sightedness. He replies asking me to come to his office. When I get there, he looks tired. I know you put a lot of work into that pitch. Tell him I did, and they made the wrong choice. Maybe, but I want to talk about the feedback they gave me on the call. Apparently they found me abrasive and not collaborative. I was professional and knowledgeable, that's literally my job. My boss says, maybe next time, let him take the lead on pricing discussions. He's a man, so they'll accept the same information from him. I point this out. He sighs. I'm not saying it's fair, I'm saying it's strategic. Strategic, another word for rolling over. Tell him I'll approach it differently next time. Leave his office furious. Worked twice as hard as any man here and still have to play these games. Weekend arrives, decline 3 different social invitations. Tell everyone I have work to catch up on. Mostly, I just don't feel like pretending to care about their boring lives. Scroll social media more than I should. Sarah has posted a photo of homemade cinnamon rolls. The comments are all heart emojis and people saying she's wifey material. Vomit. Nathan has changed his profile picture. It's him and Sarah on a hiking trail, both of them sweaty and grinning. In 3 weeks, they've done a farmer's market, hiking, and apparently he's met her friends based on the tagged photos. We dated for 3 months and never did anything but dinner, and occasionally his place. I thought that was sophisticated. Now I'm wondering if he was just not that interested. No, that's ridiculous. He pursued me. He asked me out first. If anyone lost interest, it was mutual. I'm the one who ended it, essentially, by not being needy. Get a text from my friend Rachel asking if I want to come to her baby shower next month. She's having her second kid. We used to be close in college, but drifted after she left her career to stay home. Text back a congrats and that I'll check my schedule. She sends back a hopeful smiley face. Feel guilty for about 30 seconds, then forget about it. Monday morning, Emma brings me coffee again, this time with a muffin from the bakery downstairs. I know Mondays are rough, thought you might need fuel. It's thoughtful, I guess. Thank her, ask if she needs something. Oh no, I just wanted to check if you had any feedback on the report I submitted Friday. I haven't looked at it yet. Tell her I'll review it and send notes. She thanks me, starts to leave, then turns back. Hey, I'm grabbing lunch with some people from sales today. Want to join? Salespeople are the worst. All personality, no substance. Tell her I have a working lunch. She nods, unbothered. Next time then. After she leaves, I realize I've been short with her all week. She's done nothing wrong. Actually, she's been helpful and kind. So why does she annoy me so much? It's the trying, I think. The constant effort to be liked. I never had to do that. People respected me for my work. Except that's not quite true, is it? I absolutely tried in the beginning, just in different ways. Worked longer hours, sent emails at midnight to prove dedication. Never took vacation, never complained. Made myself invaluable through competence. Emma's doing the same thing, just with warmth instead of intimidation. Don't like that thought. Push it away. Wednesday, company happy hour. I usually skip these, but my boss mentioned I should show face more. Go for exactly 1 hour, nurse one drink. Emma is there, surrounded by people. She's telling some story that has everyone laughing. She's wearing a dress that's professional but also somehow fun. I'm in my standard black slacks and blazer. She sees me, waves me over. We were just talking about the most embarrassing client calls we've had. Don't really have any. I don't get embarrassed. Say something vague about a technical glitch once. The conversation moves on without me. Emma asks someone about their weekend plans. They're going to a concert. She gets excited, loves that band, asks about the venue. She's genuinely interested in these mundane details. Or she's very good at faking it. Watch her work the group. She remembers everyone's names, asks follow-up questions on things they mentioned before, makes eye contact, laughs at their jokes. People lean toward her when she talks. She's not even saying anything important, just making everyone feel heard. That's her skill. Not strategy or analysis, but making people feel good. And it's working. Everyone loves her. Catch myself comparing her to Sarah. Both young, both endlessly positive, both seemingly without edge. Both succeeding at something I never tried to do. Being likable, leave the happy hour early, claim an early morning meeting. Emma hugs me goodbye. Actually hugs me. I'm so surprised I just stand there stiff until she lets go. She doesn't seem to notice my awkwardness. See you tomorrow, have a great night. Thursday, get added to an email chain about a new project. It's a big one, rebranding for our second largest client. Exactly the kind of thing I should be leading. The email says Emma will be taking point. I'm listed as a consultant advisor. Immediately go to my boss's office. He's on a call. I wait outside until he's done. When I ask about the project assignment, he looks uncomfortable. Emma specifically requested you as an advisor. She really values your expertise. That's not what I'm asking. Why is she leading instead of me? She's built a really strong relationship with the client contact. I could build a relationship if that was the priority. I know, and your strategic input will be crucial, but they responded really well to Emma's energy in the preliminary meetings. Energy, another word for young and non-threatening. Tell him I think this is a mistake. It's already decided, and honestly I think this is a good opportunity for you to mentor. I don't want to mentor, I want to lead. Can't say that though. It sounds petty. Go back to my office, close the door. Sit there for 20 minutes just staring at my computer screen. This is happening. I'm being edged out by someone half my experience because she brings muffins and remembers people's weekend plans. No, that's not fair. She's good at her job. But so am I. I'm better. Aren't I? Start reviewing Emma's work with more scrutiny. Her reports are thorough, well-written, insightful. She makes some junior mistakes, but nothing major. Her client communications are warm, but professional. She has a way of presenting bad news that makes people thank her for it. How does she do that? I present facts, solutions, next steps. Efficient and clear. She does the same, but wraps it in so much positivity that it feels like good news. It's manipulation, essentially. But effective manipulation. Find myself looking at her social media. It's public, full of the same kind of content as Sarah's. Brunch with friends, her cat sleeping in sunbeams, book recommendations. She posts motivational quotes, but they don't seem performative. More like she actually believes them. One recent post is about gratitude. Been thinking a lot about how lucky I am to work with such incredible mentors and teammates. There's a photo of our office building. 3 of our coworkers have commented with supportive emojis. When have I ever posted about work like that? When have I posted about anything like that? My social media is basically professional updates and occasional travel photos. Curated, intentional, impressive. Not warm. Definitely not grateful. Friday, Emma sends me a calendar invite for Monday. Wants to go over the rebranding strategy together before the client call. Title of the meeting is Collaboration Session. Would love your thoughts. She's asking for my input. Treating me like a resource, not a threat. And somehow that makes it worse, because she doesn't see me as competition. I'm just the older woman who knows things. Useful, but not threatening. Show up Monday to the collaboration session. Emma has prepared a full presentation. It's actually good. Creative, strategic, addresses all the client's pain points. She walks me through it, genuinely asking for feedback. I wasn't sure about this section, what do you think? The section is fine, barely needs adjustment. Suggest minor tweaks. She lights up. That's perfect, thank you so much. This is exactly why I wanted your perspective. She implements my changes immediately. Gives me credit for them in her notes. Revised per feedback from director. She's doing everything right. Can't find fault with any of it. And that's infuriating. The client call goes well. Emma leads. I provide strategic input when asked. The client loves her, laughing at her jokes, engaging enthusiastically. At one point she mentioned something personal the client told her in a previous call. Asking about his daughter's soccer tournament. He's surprised she remembered, clearly pleased. Spends 5 minutes talking about his kid. I would have kept the call focused on business. Would have been more efficient. But I can see his whole demeanor soften. By the end, he's agreeing to everything Emma suggests. After the call, she turns to me. I think that went well. What did you think? Tell her she did fine. I was so nervous, but having you there made me feel more confident. She's being genuine. I can tell. She actually looks up to me. And I've been resenting her for weeks. Go home that night and pour a large glass of wine. Sit on my couch in my expensive apartment. It's decorated exactly how I want it. Modern, minimalist, sophisticated. Also cold. Sterile, if I'm being honest. When's the last time I had someone over? Nathan, maybe 6 weeks ago. Before that, no idea. My college roommate visited last year sometime. That was nice, I think. Mostly we just caught up on career stuff. Look around my living room. There are no photos. No personality. It could be an upscale hotel. That's intentional. I didn't want clutter. Wanted a space that reflected success and control. Mission accomplished. Check my phone, no messages. Scroll through social media again. Sarah posted a photo of her and Nathan at a concert. They're both singing, his arm around her. She tagged him with my favorite human. They've been dating like 5 weeks max. That's way too fast to be that attached. She's going to scare him off. Except she's not, is she? He's all in. More in with her in 5 weeks than he ever was with me in 3 months. Emma posted today too. A group photo from someone's birthday dinner. At least 15 people crowded around a table. Everyone laughing, Emma in the center making a silly face. Caption is, grateful for these humans. She's always grateful. What does she have to be so grateful for? She makes a fraction of what I make. Has a fraction of my experience and success. Lives with roommates, probably. But she has something I don't. People. Lots of people who show up for birthday dinners and comment heart emojis. Put my phone down. This is pathetic. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I made choices. Prioritized career over relationships. That was the right call. I have security, independence, success. Worth more than popularity. Except tonight it doesn't feel like enough. Saturday, force myself to go to Rachel's baby shower. It's at some brunch place, very pastel and feminine. Arrive exactly on time. The room is full of women I vaguely recognize from college. They're all cooing over tiny clothes and comparing mom stories. Rachel sees me, waddles over for a hug. You came. I'm so glad. I wasn't sure you'd make it. Not sure if that's a dig or genuine. Ask how she's feeling. Huge and exhausted, but happy. She's glowing despite looking tired. Someone calls her over to open presents. I brought a gift card because I don't know what babies need. Everyone else brought hand-picked items, wrapped elaborately. There are matching sets, personalized blankets, photo albums. When Rachel opens mine, she thanks me. This is perfect. There's always something we need. But I can tell it's impersonal compared to everything else. Spend the next hour making small talk. Everyone asking what I'm up to. Tell them about work, my position, recent projects. They nod politely, but I can see their eyes glaze over. They want to talk about kids and houses and husbands. One woman asks if I'm seeing anyone. Tell her I'm focused on my career right now. Oh, that's great. You're so driven. Sounds like pity. Another woman says her sister is single too, making good money in pharma sales. It's hard out there for women our age. All the good ones are taken or have baggage. Resist the urge to say, I don't need a man to complete me. Just smile and change the subject. Leave as soon as acceptable. Rachel walks me out. Thanks for coming. I know this isn't your scene. Tell her I had a nice time. We should get coffee soon. Just us, catch up properly. We both know we won't. We have nothing in common anymore. She chose diapers and I chose corner offices. Both valid. So why does hers look more fulfilling right now? Drive home in silence. Stop at the grocery store. Wander the aisles trying to remember what I need. See a woman about my age with 2 kids. They're begging for cookies. She looks exhausted but patient, explaining they can pick 1 treat each. The kids debate seriously between options. She's smiling at their deliberation. There's a man with her, presumably her husband. He's pushing the cart, occasionally interjecting with jokes. It's so mundane, so ordinary, and they all seem content. Get home with ingredients I'll probably never cook. Spend the evening working on a presentation for next week. This is what I'm good at. This is what matters. Sunday morning, get coffee at my usual place. The barista knows my order, but not my name. See Emma there with a group of friends. She spots me, waves enthusiastically. Hey, do you want to join us? Her friends look up expectantly. Tell her I can't. Have plans. Don't have plans. She introduces me anyway. This is my director. She's incredible. I'm learning so much from her. Her friends smile politely. One of them says, Emma talks about me all the time. She says you're like the smartest person at your company. Don't know what to do with that. Emma is looking at me with genuine admiration. Make an excuse and leave. Sit in my car for a minute. She thinks I'm incredible. She brags about me to her friends. And I've been nothing but cold to her. Because she's everything I'm apparently not. Young, warm, effortlessly likable. The kind of woman men choose. The kind of woman people want around. Monday, get to office early as always. Emma comes by with coffee. Saw you yesterday. Sorry if I caught you off guard. Tell her it's fine. She lingers. I meant what I said, about learning from you. You're the kind of professional I want to be. Ask her what she means. She thinks about it. You know what you want and you don't apologize for it. You're confident and competent and you don't need anyone's approval. Interesting, that's what she sees. I'm still figuring out how to do that. Balance being nice with being taken seriously. Tell her she seems to be doing fine. Maybe, but sometimes I worry I'm too soft, Like people will think I'm not serious because I care about being liked. Realize we've both been worried about the same thing from different angles. She wants to be more like me. I think I need to be more like her. Neither of us has it figured out. Tell her she doesn't need to choose. Can be kind and competent. She smiles. You're kind too, in your own way. Not sure that's true, but appreciate the thought. She leaves and I actually feel lighter. Maybe she's not the enemy. Maybe there's no enemy. Maybe I've been fighting the wrong battle. Wednesday, Nathan texts me. First time since the breakup. Hey, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to check in. Stare at the message. Type and delete 3 different responses. Finally just send back, I'm fine, hope you are too. He responds immediately. I am, things are good, wanted to make sure we're okay. We're not okay, we're nothing. Tell him there's nothing to worry about. He sends a thumbs up. Such a nothing conversation. Check his social media one more time. New post from yesterday. Him and Sarah at what looks like a family dinner. She's talking to an older woman, probably his mom. Everyone looks happy. He's introducing her to his family after like 6 weeks. Never met his family in 3 months. Never asked to. Didn't want that level of entanglement. Or did I and just never said? Close the app. Delete it from my phone. This is unhealthy. Need to move forward. Thursday, Emma's rebranding presentation to the full client team. I'm there as support. She's nervous, I can tell. Before we go in, she takes a deep breath. Okay, I can do this. Tell her she's prepared, she'll be great. She looks surprised by the encouragement. Thanks, that means a lot coming from you. The presentation goes perfectly. She's engaging, knowledgeable, handles questions gracefully. When she doesn't know something, she doesn't fake it. Just says she'll find out and get back to them. They respect that. One of the clients asks a technical question that's more my area. Emma turns to me naturally. I'll let our director speak to that. She's the expert. Doesn't feel like a deflection. Feels like collaboration. Answer the question. Emma builds on my response. We're actually working well together. After the meeting, the client lead pulls us both aside. Really impressed with your team. This is exactly what we were hoping for. Looks at Emma. Your energy is infectious. Looks at me. And your expertise is evident. Great combination. We both thank him. Back at the office, Emma is buzzing with excitement. That went so well, and you totally saved me on that technical question. Tell her she would have figured it out. Maybe, but it was so much better having you there. She pauses. Can I ask you something? Sure. Do you ever feel like you have to choose between being good at your job and being a good person? That's the question, isn't it? Like, sometimes I think, to really succeed, I need to be more ruthless, more like... She trails off. More like me, she means. Tell her ruthless is overrated. She laughs. Coming from you, that's surprising. Everyone says you're intimidating. Ask what she thinks. I think you're careful, there's a difference. I think maybe you learn to protect yourself by being untouchable. That's uncomfortably perceptive. But I don't think you're actually cold, I think you're just scared. Want to be offended. Can't be, because she's right. When did this 26-year-old get so insightful? She continues. I'm scared too, just of different things. I'm scared of not being taken seriously. You're scared of being too vulnerable. Maybe we're both wrong. Maybe we are. Friday, my boss calls me into his office. Here we go. Probably another conversation about being more collaborative. Instead, he tells me the client specifically requested I stay on Emma's projects. They value the combination of her relationship skills and my strategic expertise. He wants to make our collaboration official. I'd be her mentor formally, guiding her development. Also means I'm not leading anymore. I'm teaching someone else to lead. Ask if this is a demotion. It's a sevolution. We need strong leaders, and we need people who can develop them. You're incredibly talented, but you've hit a ceiling with clients. They respect you, but they don't warm to you. Emma warms them up. You seal the deal with substance. That's valuable. It's a demotion dressed up in corporate speak. But he's not wrong about the ceiling. Been hitting it for 2 years. Always the expert, never the favorite. Tell him I'll think about it. I need an answer by Monday. Spend the weekend actually thinking. Not working, not scrolling social media. Just thinking about what I want. Thought I wanted to keep climbing. Be the boss, the decision maker, the one in charge. But why? To prove I could. To prove I didn't need anyone. To prove I was enough. Except I'm lonely. Incredibly lonely. And successful. And miserable. And maybe those things are connected. Maybe I built walls so high no one could reject me. But also no one could reach me. Maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the problem. Monday morning, accept the mentorship role. My boss looks relieved. Emma comes by later. She's heard the news. I promise I'll make this worth your time. Tell her I'm sure she will. She hesitates. I also promise to keep being honest with you. Is that okay? Ask what she means. You help me be more strategic. I'll help you be more human. Want to be insulted. Instead, I laugh. Actually laugh. She grins. Deal? Deal. Over the next few weeks, we actually do work well together. She asks my advice on client strategy. I ask her how she builds relationships so easily. She makes me come to team lunches. I make her review her presentations with more scrutiny. Slowly, the team dynamic shifts. People seem less intimidated by me. Or maybe I seem less intimidating. Start saying good morning to people, remembering small details they mention. It feels awkward at first, like I'm performing. But Emma coaches me. You're not faking interest, you're showing interest you already have. You care about doing good work. That includes caring about the people doing it with you. She's right. I do care. Just never learned how to show it. 3 months into our collaboration, we closed the biggest deal our department has ever had. It's genuinely both of us. Her warmth got them to the table. My strategy kept them there. The celebration happy hour is packed. Emma pulls me into the center of the group. Speech from our fearless leader. Try to deflect, but everyone's looking at me. Say something about team effort and strong collaboration. It's generic, but people cheer anyway. Emma hugs me. This time I hug back. Realize I have friends here now. Not just colleagues. People who know me beyond my job title. It's because I let them. Emma mostly, pushing me out of my comfort zone, making me show up as a person. Later that night, sitting on my couch. Apartment still looks like a hotel. But there's a photo now. Team picture from the celebration. I'm in it, smiling. Really smiling. Emma has her arm around me. I look happy. Look different. Check my phone, there's a text from Rachel. Saw your company's announcement about the deal. Congratulations. Text back, thanks. She responds, asking if I want to get coffee this week. Her mom is watching the kids Thursday morning. Agree to Thursday. Might as well try. Wednesday, run into Nathan at a coffee shop near my office. He's alone, looks surprised to see me. Exchange awkward hellos. He asks how I've been. Tell him work is great, just closed a major deal. He congratulates me. You always were unstoppable. Ask about him. Really good actually, Sarah and I just moved in together. That's fast. Must show on my face because he explains. I know it seems quick, but when you know, you know. Want to ask what he knew with her that he didn't with me. Don't. Just say I'm happy for him. He looks like he wants to say something else. You seem different, lighter maybe. Tell him I've been working on some things. That's great, you deserve to be happy. We say goodbye. Realize I'm not hurt. Not angry. Just indifferent. He chose someone who made him feel good. I was too busy being impressive to be warm. That's not his fault. It's not mine either. We just wanted different things. Thursday coffee with Rachel is actually nice. She's tired, but energized. Talks about her kids, her life. Asks about mine. Actually tell her. About work, about Emma, about learning to be less guarded. She listens without judgment. Sounds like you're figuring it out. Tell her I'm trying. That's all any of us are doing. She tells me about her struggles too. Loves her kids, but misses her career sometimes. Feels guilty about that. I tell her that's valid. We're both just trying to build lives that feel right. Neither of us has it perfect. We make plans to do this monthly. Actually put it in my calendar. A few months later, Emma gets promoted. She deserves it completely. Has surpassed where I was at her age. Better results, better relationships, better balance. At her celebration dinner, she makes a toast. Couldn't have done this without my mentor. Looks at me. Who taught me that success doesn't mean sacrificing kindness. Everyone applauds. Realize she learned from me. But I learned more from her. She taught me that warmth isn't weakness. That connection isn't compromise. That I could be successful and human. Later, she asks if I'm dating anyone. Tell her not really. Been focusing on other things. She knows someone if I'm interested. He's her friend's older brother. Works in architecture. Recently divorced. Apparently really kind. Kind. That's her priority for me. Not successful or impressive. Kind. Tell her maybe. She grins. I'll set something casual up, group thing, no pressure. Okay. The group thing is actually fun. He's there. His name is David. We talk about buildings and design. He asks about my work. Actually listens to the answer. Asks follow-up questions. At the end of the night, he asks for my number. To maybe get coffee. Just coffee. I say yes. Coffee turns into dinner. Dinner turns into regular dates. He's not intimidated by my career. Also not overly impressed by it. He likes me, the person, the one I'm learning to be. More open, more present, more warm. It's still hard sometimes. My instinct is still to protect myself, to keep distance. But I'm trying. And he's patient. 6 months in, he tells me he loves me. I freeze. He sees it. You don't have to say it back. I just wanted you to know. Take a breath. Tell him I love him too. Realize I mean it. It's terrifying. It's worth it. Year later, Emma is running her own team. I'm still her mentor, also her friend. We have lunch every week. She's dating someone seriously now too. We compare notes on our relationships. On balancing work and life. On being women who want both success and connection. Realize the competition I felt was never with her. It was with myself. With the version of me that thought warmth was weakness. That thought needing people was failure. That thought success meant being untouchable. I was wrong. Success is building a life that feels full. Mine finally does. Not perfect, still working on it, but full. Emma didn't outsmart me. She taught me. Showed me there was another way. That I could keep my ambition and competence. And add kindness and connection. The women who beat me weren't my enemies. They were just doing something I hadn't learned. Being human while being successful. Took me until 38 to figure it out. Better late than never. Sitting in my apartment. Still minimal, but warmer now. Photos on the walls, plants on the windowsill. David's book on the coffee table. Plans with Rachel this weekend. Team dinner with Emma on Tuesday. Presentation to finish for Thursday. My life is full of people and work and mess and love. It's so much better than perfect. So much better than untouchable. I was never competing with younger, kinder women. I was competing with my own fear. They won because they weren't afraid. Now I'm not either. Or I'm afraid and doing it anyway. Which is basically the same thing.